Things I wish I knew when starting my hair business part two. So today we're going to talk about things that you need to know and things that you need to think about when you're starting your hair business and questions you should be asking your vendors before you even decide to purchase from them. I'm in a lot of hair groups, and one of the questions a lot of people like to ask is, how much should I order first? So I'm going to help you answer that question. One of the first steps you need to take when you are starting your hair business is to think about how much or what your clientele is going to look like. You need to think about who is your target audience. And there's a lot of ways that you can figure this out. But I would recommend maybe go on YouTube or look at Udemy for a marketing course. Maybe eventually, as I grow my business, I will have a platform for this to make it easier for hair people. But you can kind of decide how to structure your target audience. One of the people that I made my target audience was myself. I built this business by myself. And a lot of the times is like, a lot of the people was me, right? I'm the face, I'm the person wearing the hair, I'm the one doing this X, Y, and Z. So one of my target personas is people like me. And it doesn't have to be you, but I had achieved what I wanted professionally that I can make myself my target audience. And so that's how I built things. So when people were showcasing their hair, videos that I saw that I was like, oh, this is actually like, oh, I want this. So videos like that made me stop, I'd save them and pay attention to them. One of the things that I personally noticed that made me stop was long hair. If I see a 30-inch, I would stop. So, and I noticed that this is also what kind of gets people's attention when they're scrolling. So why not? I just decided to reframe my mind, right? When I was doing sample orders, I'm sampling long 30-inch hair. And other people, it's not like that. Some people, it's 22 inches or 14 or a cute bob or a layered style, right? So my advice would be for you to get something that represents what your target audience is, because as you are testing hair, buy hair that your target audience is going to wear. If you want to test hair, wear the hair. So you can know how to maintain the hair, how to take care of the hair the way your target audience would. That's going to now teach you what type, when you're working, you have to work backwards. You don't start with the hair and then you decide who your audience is. I made this mistake in the beginning. Start with who your audience is, what they want, and then go backwards to figuring out the type of hair you want to get in order to test. And you're going to test the hair. You're going to wear the hair. If it's wigs that your audience wants, get wigs. In the beginning, I started off getting bundles, right? And that's not bad, but I'm like, I'm a wig girly. I like wigs and I like things that are quick, that are easy, that, I'm a mama. I'm not wearing bundles like that. And then I was making the wig and even still, I was turning the bundles into wigs. So I was just like, I'm not doing that. So I just decided I'm going to stick to wigs for the most part. I still have bundles, but I'm going to stick to wigs for the most part. So you start with what your target audience would want. Then you work backwards. What type of length would they want? What type of textures do they want? And one of the easiest people is you can make yourself or your dream person, right? Or you can take a person, even an influencer that you like online, right? And you can take them and make them maybe your target audience persona. If it's like a girl or a mom, for example, if it's a mom and she's quick and there's this one girl, Jalissa. She's a great persona for somebody. You could use her. She usually does a layered look and she usually has bundles in her hair. She shows how she gets her hair. Then you can always pick somebody like an influencer or somebody, study them, and you can let them be your target audience and then you work backwards from them. So I think this video is getting a little long. I'm going to do a part 2 for questions you should ask your vendors when you are starting this business.